We're back with another one. 52 weeks, 52 things. What are we gonna call this series? I have no idea. Something. Figure it out. Tell me in the comments. For those of you just joining us, we're spinning a wheel every week, and whatever it says, I'm doing. This is week 3. Here we go. Spin it around, round, as fast as we can. Let's find out where we're going to land. And explore family tree, connect with a long lost relative. Ooh. Huh. So full disclosure, I have done this once before. I did my ancestry thing a long time ago, but I stopped pretty quickly into it just because it was confusing. And I also did 23andMe for my DNA test. So we can use that and reach out to somebody. All right, let's do it. Right off the bat, we're going to Ancestry.com. And did anybody see that Know Your Roots thing with LeVar Burton, like just recently, where he found out about his white great-great-grandpa?
A shocking family discovery.
What?
Yeah.
Kunta got white ancestry.
I wonder if I've got a white great-great-grandpa. So I jumped onto Ancestry, signed up for a free trial, and got to it. And look, I've been doing this now for the last 4 days, and it has been quite tedious and quite the journey. So let me show you what I found. So, welcome to my family. Here we got my daughter, so pretty, and my 2 boys, demons, little demons. Going up the tree, look at me. Look at that handsome devil. My parents. So, we go from Dwight to Dwight to, you guessed it, Dwight. I am so glad I'm not Dwight Graham Mills IV. Thanks, Mom, if you're watching. So then we get to this guy, Lee Buren Mills. And that's kind of where I'm stuck, because of a mystery that I'm having. According to Lee's death certificate, his dad's name is Samuel, and his mom's name was Virginia Ford. I know this is the right one because of Jeannie here and Kentucky. It's also the correct date of death, but I can't find any other information out there about Samuel Mills. However, Virginia Ford, that's a different story. See, according to the records I found, Virginia Ford's dad, well, his last name was Mills, and in no census records do I have Samuel. So the mystery I was left with, who is this guy? And if he's got the same last name, look, the conclusion I was starting to draw, which kind of got me worried, was either A, they're the parents, B, they're siblings, or C, all the above. However, I was informed by my mom that there's also a situation where someone was adopted, so something is going on here that I can't figure out. So unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck, at least on Dad's side. So I went back to Mom's side. Here's my grandparents. And my great-grandparents. They're cute. And then I kind of ran into the same problem. I got a little further back because there's other people that have researched our family tree, so you can kind of piggyback off of those. But this is about all I got. However, let's discuss some of the more interesting things that I did find. This is my great uncle, Ashmore Mills, and he looks like he's about to take me outside behind the barn and beat me. Like, dang, Sam Elliott, put that mustache away. Ashford, I'm sure that you were very loving. So then I found this guy, Terrence Bertram Mills. He's one of Lee's kids. Yeah. And if I'm reading that correctly, Ow. Even more interesting, I found an article for Jesse Mills's obituary, his wife, where T.B. Mills is mentioned owning a swimming pool business, Mills Pools. So naturally, I jumped over to Google and looked up Mills Pools in Arizona, but nothing came up. So I don't know if it's still there or if it's just hard to find. But hey, if you're watching this and you're from Arizona and you know anything about Mills Pools, please contact me, let me know, because it'd be really interesting and I want to know. And then you find one of those skeletons in the closet type things with the family. And I don't know if you're reading that article that's up there right now. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get like in trouble on TikTok. But yeah, confirmed his fears. So, off topic from the gross one, the coolest one. After quite a bit of digging and a lot of reading, I finally discovered this. Meet my 13th great-grandfather, Sir Alexander First Earl Dunfermline Seton. We're going to pretend like I knew how to say that. Alright, so yeah, he was a Scottish lawyer, judge, and politician. Served as Lord President. Seems like kind of an important guy. Also read that he became an advisor to King James and guardian and tutor to Prince Charles. That's insane. Grandpa Alexander? Fist bump. So family tree part? Done. Now let's reach out to a relative. So a few years back, I did the 23andMe thing, and I found out that I am pretty much just... I'm white. I'm very, very white. But one of the really cool things about 23andMe is it'll show you possible relatives. And what's super crazy is look how many people I share DNA with. I'm sorry to all those people. Here I am up here in Indiana, and look at all that. These are all people that have also taken this test. And I mean, look at this. Over here in Buenos Aires? What? Even in Europe, look at that. I mean, some of these people might have some kind of connection with Alexander. So I started reaching out. Up here in New York, she's apparently my third cousin. And I just started asking everybody that I could find on here, hey, we're apparently related. And yes, I realized just how creepy and weird it probably sounded to all these people that I did this to. And since some of the people on the app have been inactive for over 6 months, I figured they're probably not getting back on it. So I did the creepy thing and went to Facebook. On Facebook, this kind of message coming to you probably is a scam or creepy as heck, but hey, I wanted to try. But then, it happened. She even said distant relative. So I completed every one of my tasks for this week. And we even talked for a little bit about family stuff and where we kind of match up. This was quite the exciting journey, and it's just one of those things that I am like so happy that I did. I'm gonna keep looking into it. I'm gonna keep building my family tree and, you know, see what happens. Maybe one day I'll have an update video on here for you. I highly encourage everyone to go do this. It's enlightening, it's cool, and you never know what you might find. Isn't that right, Grandpa? All right, I'll see you next week, and we'll do this again. I wonder if I could get one of those frilly things. Look all proper.